Hi, I thought I'd do another video for you with my I don't feel like doing it in public. Just don't know why, I just don't feel like it. I feel like being private for a bit. I'm having my breakfast a bit late. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got up late. I didn't have any bacon, so I rode to town and bought some bacon. There's a little bit of chopped up bacon in there. And on the way, I stopped off at an opportunity shop. It's a charity. It's for charity, okay. I had it in mind. I want to buy this white hat. I've always fantasised about, being the suave guy standing under a tree, dressed in a white hat, having a gin and tonic in a tall glass. I want to do that. I can buy the alcohol cheap from Neville across the road, $19 a bottle. And there was a mannequin there, and they had him dressed in a white hat, with a dark grey suit, flecked, white shirt, open. It was a button up, but the button was undone, with a tie, and it had a scarf on. I thought, shit, that looks great. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to start just copying things like that. I just thought it looked great. And I'll come on here and do videos, rather than sitting here in this old heap of shit. It's years old, bought it for $2, and I've got 4 of them. I'll sit here looking really suave and debonair, drinking my gin and tonic or vodka and tonic in a tall glass, pretending to be rich. And the thing is, I'm sick of the Pinot. I mean, they're an embarrassment to women. They're showing women up for what women are. I'm just getting email after email from AB and her family. Send money, send money, send money. I'm sick of it. I'm starting to sort of I thought, I had all these plans, and this is what happened. It happened to Rox as well. I have all these visions of what I can do. They don't do any of it. They just take the money. They offer nothing. They take and offer nothing. And I'm really starting to see them for what they are now. And because I had all these, surely they could have a drink or a meal online. But no, they won't even do that. They want $50 for it. And they're not entertaining. They're not anything. It's just... this is this greed thing I was telling you about. And what we don't get is... I was going to offer, like my friend Bry used to, he used to complain about all the Pinot. They just, sad story, please send money. So, he'd work hard at the waterworks, 12 hours a night, four nights a week. And he'd come on Powell and all he'd get is a send money, and he used to hate it. I thought, yeah, fair enough, I can understand that. So I used to leave him, humorous PMs, cracking jokes and that sort of thing. And then he'd come on and I'd talk to him. And I got to thinking, why doesn't he offer me money? To buy a beer? And not a lot, just why doesn't he say, Bob, you want me to buy a beer? You're entertaining me and that sort of... I would have said, yeah. I would have taken the money, made my own beer. I had a beer with him. I was providing a service. But, I wouldn't want $50. If he'd flicked me $10, yeah, buy a beer. Yeah, okay. I would have thought, fair enough, I'm doing something for it. But $10 a day, that's good. But these people, these women, they want $50, $100. AB wants $4,000 for doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I look at it and I just think, God, because I couldn't believe it before, but that's actually the truth. They want to do nothing. I thought it was, they're fair enough, they don't want to do sex, but they just want to take and give nothing. It's being a parasite. They don't want to contribute anything to anything, they just want to take. Yeah, so I've lost totally interest in them. My wife has just taken the children, taken the business, same thing. So, same thing. They just take. I get annoyed with you because you don't take anything. You're too far the other way, but I suppose it's at this stage you're still around and they're not. So that might be the way to go, I don't know. But I was talking to one yesterday, to Jenilyn, and she was saying, well, if you want the company and that sort of thing, you have to pay. And I'm living on $25 a week, thereabouts, probably less. They want double that for one meal. I don't care how much I want company. I'm not going to do that. The thing is, what they don't realise is that I feel like I'm with you now. And you might not watch this for another 2 days. You might not watch it at all. Doesn't matter, I've got the illusion that I'm talking with you, I'm with you, I'm having a meal, I'm talking to somebody. It feels like I'm with you. So in a sense, I've got company. Didn't cost me a cent. I just think it should be more sophisticated. I should be sitting at a table and with a nice meal. I'm going to do that, book. Even if I just send them to you, it's going to be me sitting there in a suit, eating spectacular meals, drinking cocktails. I don't care. It means I don't have to. It's that I'm going beyond actually having company. I don't even know. I'm doing it virtually. This is what I was saying. It's derivative living. And I'm just imagining that you're with me. And I can give the appearance to myself and to you of having this really. Look, I'll put it to you this way. That outfit that I saw in the shop today, I wouldn't wear it around town. Nobody wears a tie here. Everybody be staring. I don't want that. But I can come on and put up a background. Me out at a restaurant somewhere in the world, and it'll look great. And the food and drink is just going to be magnificent. I can't wait. I'm even really enjoying that now because I'm not eating much meat. I'm eating a lot less. I'm actually looking forward to meals. Really looking forward to them. And I can't wait to get this multi-cooker and then the air fryer, because the meals will just be superb. Because what I'm living on at the moment, remember that picture of the pumpkin and the cauliflower I sent you with a little. Still, that's where I'm up to. And I only got 1 week to go before I get another payment. It's amazing, Bob. It's absolutely amazing. This is what I was trying to tell you with the plants. It's from talking to the Pinay. They've got to have all this money, but what they're actually getting is zero. They're making the mistake too. I make it. Okay. I'd need $100. $100 times 0 equals $0. $15 times 1 equals $15. That would have been better. They would have been better off at $15 than times 1 than $100 times 0. That's what I was trying to explain with the plants. The seeds are the best value. By far, you get. I bought a lettuce. I get 1,200 seeds. Each lettuce is worth $3, $3,600. Actually, the lettuce seeds grow. But I can buy, I can get a punnet. Why do I need three? That's God knows how many percent return. And the thing is, they don't work most of the time. So you don't do it anymore. You lose heart and you stop doing it. That's like the Pinot. They want $100 times 0 equals $0. That's why they stay poor. They're not happy with $15 times 1, then they've got $15. Not happy with that. Greedy. And the problem is, because we're poor, we can't see that we're greedy. Oh no, I'm poor, how can I be greedy? But the truth is, you are. You try to, I can make it, seeds be better. But they don't grow. Sometimes they do. Better to take less. Settle for less. You'll make more. So, and this is how I'm thinking. This another thing is like yesterday, I did, I'm really annoyed with them. It's the same as you. Oh, I'm not working hard enough. I'm not doing this. They're down on ourselves, right? Guilt. I did a section, and then I did another half a section. That's 150% improvement in productivity. Go to your factory, and if you can achieve 150%, what's going to happen to you? You're going to get a promotion, aren't you? They're going to say, but Karina, where have you been? But you would do something similar to that, like I used to do. It's not good enough. No, I can do better. Yeah, sure you can. But why not look at it and think that's 150% improvement? If you did that at work, they'd be just, yes, sure. You wouldn't be saying, it's nothing really, because, if it's nothing, we won't pay you. Oh, yeah, but I want the money. Can you see what I'm saying? So, it's I don't know whether you can do it or not. It's not hard to do. The Pinot can't do it. Doesn't matter how many times I try and explain it to them, they just don't get it. AB would be earning, if she just followed, along with Help Me Out, she'd be earning good money now. She'd have a dozen clients and she'd say, look, I need some, and just, can I have a hand around the hat? To all my sister's pregnant, she's got a, and everybody throw in 100, the problem would be fixed. No one's going to help her on Pal Talk. I'm not going to help her. Rox is not going to help her anymore. He's sick of her. But she wouldn't listen to me. No. She's got to go for the big kill, for the big $4,000. Yep. And then the big $4,000's gone. Yeah, I'm gone. Everybody's gone, and she's back to you got it, 0. Now, another thing. I say to you, why don't you sell my product? Oh no, that's not my area. That's not my specialty, is it? Who cares? I would think. So this is where you won't do it because it's the same psychology that the Pinot have. But I'd reckon the best person to sell my product at a university would be a psychology student or a history student. Someone who didn't know, didn't care, this is easy enough to read, is this good for you? Yeah, that's great. Where'd you get that from? Blah, blah, blah. You can sell that. You just set up a web page, you talk about, I don't know how you do it. You don't need to know. You've got students, you know what students are. They don't understand it. Nobody understands it. You don't need to understand anything. Yeah, because that's the idea of it. You don't understand anything. You're perfect for it. Because you say, well, that's why I'm selling it. Because I get it. Everybody says it's hard. And I don't. It's really easy. And I'm an engineer. I've got no interest in accounting. But I can get it. It takes me a few minutes. I read, 3 sections. I read it on the bus on the way to work. Easy. It's not like you're an accountant and, an accountant would be the worst person. Because they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know whether it works for anybody or not. They'd look at a textbook and say, well, that should be working, all right? But you don't look at that. You see, people like you are perfect because you have no expertise. I have no expertise. But you can look at it and think, I get all this. Yeah, it's easy enough. What's the drama with accounting? It seems a bit basic and boring to me. I wouldn't bother doing it myself, but yeah, what's so hard about it? And they'd be all saying, and you'd be amazed, we don't get it, we don't understand a word of it, because I don't, nobody does. Get a textbook and have a look at it. You try and work it out. It's just perfect person. Now, if you're an experienced accounting person, you'd look at the written descriptions of things, think, yeah, that makes sense. Because you already understand it. Okay? So you couldn't sell my product. Yeah, you just say, well, why would you bother buying that? It's all on the internet. Just go, and that's what they say. It's there. Because they're blind. That's the blind leading the blind. You've got two types of blind. You've got people that can no longer see that it's difficult. Because once you get it, it's easy, and you can read it. You don't need all those diagrams. And you've got the people that don't know what it is. Yeah, and they've got to be dragged through this process, if they can possibly do it. Yeah, but it always was easy. So actually, your people like you are perfect. With no expertise. Yeah, no knowledge whatsoever would be better. Because you can go through and look at it and think, yep, I get that, that's easy. Shit, that's easy for me, it's going to be easy for my customers. And you can write it on a web page, yeah, easy, everything. I'm an engineer. Yeah, some things were actually interesting to me. Yeah, but I like that, this and that, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, get it. See, you'll say, I don't know, I couldn't possibly sell that because it's not in my area. Perfect person. And then the next thing you'd start thinking is, oh, yeah, but I can't buy a house for my family, and look, let's face it, my whole, no, buy them all houses, cars, and that sort of thing. Yeah. Do you want it? Do you want all those houses and cars and things yourself? Yeah, I can't even buy you a cheap thing. You don't want it, nor would I. People say, you want me to buy you a fridge? I've got, no, I don't want it, thanks. Thank you for offering, but no, I don't want it. I'll buy my own fridge. See, it's the same as me. So all this wealth that you want, this fantastic, to buy everybody's stuff, they're not going to want it. They'll resent it. You would resent it. So why are you doing for others what you don't want yourself? What's the point? It's so you don't need all of this. And you could probably figure it out. Well, if you can earn $2,000 or $3,000 for doing nothing each year. Set up a web page and that's it. Maybe answer a few questions or something. I don't know what you have to do. But if that's all you had to do and you earned $2,000 or $3,000, what's wrong with that? That'd pay for your mortgage. Oh no, it's not enough. I need the villa, or I need the view and the whole thing. So it's this pinay greed again. Oh, I've got to have this, and this, and that. What's wrong with $2,000 or $3,000? Well, that's what this. Can you see what I'm saying? This is how I'm looking at it. Why do I actually need to, live in a flash house and all that? With the maids and all these amazing suits. I can go to an op shop, buy an outfit. I don't know, $10. Put it on. Get a bottle of $19. Add some tonic, some ice that go in my new fridge. I'll put up a background of this beautiful setting, and I look the part. I look fantastic. All for $10 or $15. But you would have to go and, it cost you millions to do it, and you're never going to get there. That's the old, $1 million times 0 equals 0. Something times 1 equals something. And it's that same psychology, the same thing. I've got AB, talking to me on Skype at the moment. Yeah, Kerry, we need the money. $4,000. Can you get me $4,000? Can you find somebody to give me $4,000? $4,000. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, not a problem. That's crazy. I tried to explain to her. That's the same as I'm trying to explain to you. Settle with a little, make a little, and stack. Get your mind calculating. Oh, gee, that's good. I put in seedlings. That saves me. Blah blah blah. You just sort of figure it out. Well, that's going to roughly save me. Well, $200 or $300, $400, $1,000. What could you do with $1,000? You could buy other foods. You could do. I don't know. Go on a holiday. But all I hear from you is, oh, I'm so poor, and this and that, and it's just so negative. I don't hear that, any plans of how it's dreams, bomb dreams. You say I'm dreaming about pussy. Oh, you still, yeah, of course I'm dreaming about, but yeah, I don't want it. That's a different dream. I don't really want pussy. Oh, give me that pussy. I need pussy. Give me pussy. I don't really need it. It's a focusing thing. Okay, but see, if I then, that sort of helps me think. Oh, To get that pussy, I've got to look great, haven't I? I've got to have the hat, clean shaven, nice suit, scarf. Looked, I really liked the outfit. Really, really like. I thought it looked suave. And I'm going to aim to get something, with a complete with the scarf, the tie. Yep. Rather than just everybody here dresses like this. Look how boring it is. Yeah, really, how boring is it? Yeah, and if I could just dress like that, and I would just, it would, and have it open. Now that my neck is getting smaller, because that was always a problem. I could never get a shirt to do up. I had to get shirts tailor-made because my neck was too big. Yeah, so, but I mean, I could sit here. I'm going to get a longer cord so I can take a screen over to the table. I don't need it, do I? There you go, see, it's saved. I just take this camera and set it up. Fantastic. I know, it's just, but I don't have to do it all the time. Once or twice a month would do. I've given up on Pinot. It's just, because I'm now thinking, what am I going to do? Send them $30 and somehow they're going to scam me. They won't turn up, or they'll turn up and have one beer each, so I've paid them $30. Why do I want that? I've offered them an opportunity. They didn't take it. They didn't see it. They can't see it. And I think, see, I was saying this to, what's her name, yesterday. I think, I'll just finish off on this. But I think the major problem is you don't have any imagination. Television is taking it. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched it for 30, 40 years. Very strong imagination. Too strong. It really fucks me up in a lot of ways. But you don't have the imagination. You can't see things, and you just don't, like the Pinot just can't see that they can save, and calculate this, if I did that, it sounds like a great deal. No, they want more now. And they're going to end up with nothing. They can't see that. They can't see that, if I did this, like I'm putting in vegetables. I can see that further down the track, that'll be a saving. I'll get to a point where I won't have to spend much in the grocery shopping. Because I'll have a lot of the vegetables at home. I just need this or that, bit of meat and that sort of thing, which I can, so then I can buy other things. I can see that 6 months down the track, but they don't look 6 months down the track. It's got to be here and now. And, I can't change that. But see, I can easily see, I've got all these vegetables, I'm just going to go out there and pluck them and eat them. So I don't have to buy beans, I don't have to buy cauliflower, I don't have to buy lettuce, I don't have to buy tomato, I don't have to buy cabbage, I don't have to buy bok choy, I don't have to, it's just so much I don't have to buy. Capsicums I won't have to buy. I can have all the meals with them in, but I don't have to buy them. So my grocery bill is just going to shrink and shrink and shrink. It's already just tiny. Which means I can I'm going to buy, I think I'll buy the big air pot fryer, the air fryer. It gets the fat out of the chips, hun. See, in your pan, all the fat stays in the food. The turbo one gets rid of the fat. So which is, when you're getting older, that's, you don't want fat in your diet. Okay, but I mean, it's just, I don't know how much expensive it is to run, but see, because I'm saving all this money, I can spend it on better equipment. The multi-pot cooks quickly. I can have a variety. See, at the moment, it takes me an hour and a half to cook. So I batch cook it. A big plate of, you've seen a big frying pan full of stuff. It'll do me 3 or 4 meals. So boring. I want to be able to cook different meals and quickly. So I just put it in, 15 minutes later it's done. And that's what the multi-cooker can do. Or put it in the air fryer. So I've got an oil fryer here, but I just don't want to use oil anymore. I don't know why. I've just reached a point where I just don't want the oil in my body. A little is okay, but I just don't want it. Same as alcohol, I don't really want it. Like I've got this vision of I'll maybe have 1 or 2 drinks. It's all for illusion. It's all for not I don't want to get to that.
Those days are gone. You know, I've moved on. Anyway, that's enough from me. I've talked too long. I'll talk to you later. Bye.